Are we serious about it? Or are we just making these conversations around these rooms and these safe havens in which we can discuss and talk about it? Is it happening on the ground?
Why am I saying that it's already there? Let me just give you some basic perspective of how the whole thing has evolved. We had in the 1970s the US coming up with a law called the Foreign Corrupt Practices Act, which basically spoke about corruption in dealing with foreign government officers. That was, I would say, the first step in the direction of actually putting a statute together to actually prevent companies, especially US-based companies, from actually indulging in any aspects of bribery and corruption. Subsequently, we had in the 90s the Transparency International, the Integrity Pact that came in flow, which to an extent again focused itself in the public sector in terms of tendering process. And then we had a draconian change, or I would say a shift of gears that happened in the late 2009-10, which was basically the UK Bribery Act, which actually changed the landscape of the way the government or way the enforcement authorities will look at corruption. Principally, what it did is changed the whole the jurisdiction. It also brought into its fold the private sector. What the FCPA did was, especially dealing with third world countries and developing countries, they actually banned facilitation payments. Before I go a little further into the differentiation between the two, I just want to know, is the floor over here aware of these two statutes? Is there anybody who's not heard of this or anything? So I presume that everybody is aware of the two statutes. The next slide is basically a basic differentiation between what was the difference between the FCPA and the UK Bribery Act. The UK Bribery Act is basically brought the private sector into ambit. The FCPA was principally focused on government. UK Bribery Act spoke about facilitation payment and banned that as well. Whereas in the earlier law, speed money, or if you pay money to somebody in the government to do something that he's supposed to do but do it faster, wasn't counted as bribery. Apart from these international laws, there's also been some changes that have been mooted in India as well. If you